want y'all to really look at what's going on and really piece the puzzle together. Hey, throw them RP Dolphs in the comment section, man. If you rockin' with PRE, throw them PREs in the comment section. If you rockin' with Yo Gotti, let me know what's going on. Hey, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that everybody who played a role in this, they sat back and thought that it wasn't gonna come out. Now the whole Memphis is heating up. Young Dolph, hey, he brought a lot of heat towards Memphis right now. Like, I want y'all to know that everything that's been going on with Memphis with Blac Youngsta feeling the fire right now, man. I want y'all to subscribe to the channel and throw them PREs down in the comment section if you're new to the channel, man. If you rockin' with Dolph, throw them Dolphins down in the comment section.
Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title. Under the thumbnail, this is dealing with your boy, or should I say, the PRE op, who is Blac Youngsta. So, Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp, 6 of Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp affiliates, cribs was raided just the other day. 6 of them, alright? Should I say, Yo Gotti got word of it, and he let Blac Youngsta know, even before all this happened. Like, Blac Youngsta was already out of sight, out of mind. Because like I told y'all before, Yo Gotti let him know, you may want to distance yourself from CMG, because I didn't want them tying us to the things, the diss songs you be making about Young Dolph, and you going to the cemetery and doing all those other antics. I don't want them connecting that to us, because I got more to lose at stake here. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why, because they connected them to Big Juke, to the whole Young Dolph situation. You understand? Before we get into the story, as always, let's pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Condolences to the family, and much love to all my folks in Dolph Land. See, even my folks in Dolph Land know, like, they ain't never kept their eyes off Blac Youngsta, you know what I'm saying? Based on the diss songs he was doing about Young Dolph. And not only that, he was also signing artists based on them creating diss songs towards Young Dolph. You understand? But again, this is the feds. The feds has raided 6 of Blac Youngsta Heavy Cap affiliate homes. You understand? And the reason why, because they come back around, spin a block, and tie it back to the 2017 Young Dolph 100 Shells situation. Because we know that Blac Youngsta and 2 of CMG affiliates were arrested in. Yeah, they were acquitted based on the charges, because the court said they couldn't find any motive behind Blac Youngsta or the CMG affiliates wanting to send 100 shells at Young Dolph. But check this out. The feds ain't never let the story go. The feds ain't never let it die down. You understand? It was the Memphis PD. See, let me let y'all know something. Even my folks in Dolph Land know. The Memphis PD, they've been paid off. They was paid off through Blac Youngsta, Yo Gotti, Big Juke, and even CEO Daddy O. You understand? Yes, CEO Daddy O even got the Memphis PD in his back pocket. You understand? That's the reason why, dealing with the whole, if straight drop Cornelius Smith or any of them suspects mention Yo Gotti or CEO Daddy O, they gonna make sure they don't mention their names again. You understand? But let's get back to the story at hand. Now again, I'm trying to let you guys know what's going on here. Like I said, 6 of Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp affiliates homes were raided. Now, like I just said, the reason why, because the feds, even though the Memphis PD let the whole 2017 100 shell situation go, don't mean the Alphabet Boys did, and they did not. All right. So again, this is the reason why, when they knew. So this is why I'm trying to let y'all know. See, once the Alphabet Boys know who your ops is, or know you got a certain beef going around the hood that's not surface, you understand? Because from the beginning, at first, it was a lot of people that was playing the Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. It was playing their beef as just surface. You understand? Not knowing that it could get deeper. Not knowing that it could involve other people as well. You understand what I'm saying? So based on that, again, even though the feds didn't let the 2017 situation go, because they said, all right, if this person, like Young Dolph, if he has all this love, you know what I'm saying? All this people who admire what he doing for South Memphis, for the state of Tennessee, you understand? Who is his main op? Who is the people that want him sent up. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when the feds again did their research, and the only ones he keep point towards is Yo Gotti and Blac Youngsta Heavy Camp / CMG affiliates. See, I told y'all last video, even the video before that, the reason why Yo Gotti hired Blac Youngsta and the Heavy Camp affiliates was so they can only be there to use the blickies when Yo Gotti needed them to. You understand what I'm saying? So other than that, they didn't really need them. Like, yeah, he'll make it seem like he hired them to rap, but we all know y'all can.
It's like he really hired them for security to basically be the ones to enforce what he trying to put out there. Like, you got to understand, this is a revolving door. We need to wake up and understand the fact that if you in the streets, you really got to be on your P's and Q's, because somebody will try to take you out, or somebody will try to infiltrate and try to like snatch your chain. People try to run up on you and try to test your gangster. All the stuff you rap about in your music, they want you to live up to that. They really want to see if you gonna do what you said in your music.
Tell, and that's real life, because it's to let you guys know what their main position was on Yo Gotti's chessboard. You understand? And their position is to be the knights to protect the king. You understand? Whom is Yo Gotti on his chessboard. Now, dealing with Young Dolph, the way he had his chessboard set up, he had to set up from a, I could say, from a communal perspective. That's the reason why I've been told you guys, Young Dolph, he could only get set up outside of Castelia. Because anything dealing with Castelia, like, them folks gonna ride for him to the end. Matter of fact, them people, whoever would try to come into Castelia to do anything to Young Dolph, they ain't gonna make it out. And we know that. And that's real folks in them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, man, in order for it to be justice for Young Dolph, the feds had to circle the block and come back and see, again, who was Young Dolph's main ops? Who was the main ones who want Young Dolph sent up? I told y'all the other day, or even yesterday, yes, CEO Daddy-O is one of them who can benefit from Young Dolph being sent up. You understand what I'm saying? But from the feds' perspective, he's not seen as an op. You understand? That's Blac Youngsta and that's Yo Gotti. Even Yo Gotti brother, Big Jook. Because again, we all know all the diss songs that Young Dolph made towards Big Jook that made Big Jook even want to hire some guys to go towards Young Dolph. You understand what I'm saying? So again, you have most of this is tied to ones who had greed, jealousy, and envy all in them. You understand? Instead of just let some things go, they couldn't. Because the more Young Dolph succeeded, the more it like triggered them. You understand? So that's the reason why it was easy for CEO Daddy-O, Yo Gotti, to pay off Makedas Raven. Because we know she'll mostly do anything for that bag, man. We know this already. All right? But on the flip end, like I said, man, this video is based on the feds. We know, again, we know the Memphis PD ain't really about to do nothing because they was paid. They in them folks' back pocket. But again, dealing with the Alphabet Boys, they came in just the other day, raided 6 of Heavy Camp affiliates. You understand? To see if they tied to the whole Young Dolph being sent up, man. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the folks, it's more of people who want justice for Young Dolph than those that don't. It's just those who making it seem like they want justice for Young Dolph and they work for the departments, they not doing their job because they paid the bag. Okay? But again, see the feds, when they raided the crib, and we know at least 2 or 3 of them was used, you know what I'm saying, to hand from mostly dealing with automatics. You understand? So if they find anything with an extension in there that's automatic, they're going to bring them in and they're going to tie it to the whole Young Dolph being sent up situation. That's what they've been doing before. That's the reason why right now we on suspect number 7 right now. Understand, we on suspect number 7 right now. Because to let y'all know, the chess play that's going on here, I'm telling y'all, man, is real life. Like I ain't seen nothing like this in the rap industry ever, man. And dealing with this whole Young Dolph being sent up because of the love and respect and the admiration that he had for Memphis. You got a lot of people hiding their tails. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really want to come out until the whole Young Dolph trial is over with. One of those people, again, I told y'all, That's the reason why Blac Youngsta is out of sight. Okay? So again, the feds come and raid 6 of Blac Youngsta heavy camp affiliates home. And again, Blac Youngsta, he's out of sight, out of mind right now. I told y'all what Yo Gotti had to do to him. Yo Gotti has to distance him from CMG because even Yo Gotti got a heads up that, hey man, that Rico ain't over with. They may swing it back around. And when they swing it back around, man, they're going to be coming to y'all cribs and they're going to be making indictments. That's the reason why you guys hear Moneybag Yo name being brought up in indictment, Blac Youngsta, again, Yo Gotti, Big Jook. Man, come on, man, all them guys over there. And this ain't really, they saying, all right, what happened to Young Dolph with the whole 100 shells, it got to be the same people who hired whoever to come into Makedas and did what they had to do to remove Young Dolph.
Up in the white car, it was 4 people in there with Moneybag Yo. Moneybag Yo only stayed in the bathroom of the gas station is because when the white car pulled up, they hopped out on Blac Youngsta while he was pumping the gas. Y'all got to look at the fact that it was Finese2Tymes, and I want to send my condolences out to everybody. RP Dolph, man. If you rocking with Dolph, man, I want y'all to throw them Dolphins in the comment section. If you rocking with PRE, throw the PREs in the comment section. I rock with Young Dolph more than I rock with PRE. I want to send my condolences out to Mia J, man.
Subscribe, hit the like button and share this video so that YouTube can recommend this. I am attorney for Moneybag Yo. This is federal information I'm about to tell you. Watch this video until the end to clearly understand the facts. North Memphis, UREG. 3 people from Memphis are behind bars after a shooting and attempted carjacking at a gas station Saturday morning. Memphis police said around 7:30 a.m. they responded to an attempted carjacking call with shots fired in the parking lot of a gas station 16 miles away from Highway North. Officers arrived on the scene and immediately detained a 19-year-old suspect. Police arrested a second suspect, Henry Dale, 25, a short time later. A third suspect, Trulla Bando, 28, was found at a nearby hospital. Police aren't saying if this was a hit, but a source tells WREG the victim fired shots at the suspects who were trying to rob him. Employees also said that's what happened. Workers and customers said they were not used to that kind of crime. The suspects were apprehended with assistance from the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. Police said all 3 suspects live in Memphis. They are facing charges of attempted carjacking, attempted murder, armed robbery, and possession of the stolen property. Police said this investigation is ongoing, and there may be further charges. Before he was the rap sensation that we know and love him as today, Moneybag Yo was a young man in the Walker Homes neighborhood of South Memphis, Tennessee with a dream. The 30-year-old began issuing mixtapes and now, he looks to be taking the New York Times back to where it all began. Over the weekend, Big Bag shared a video on his Instagram story with reporter John Caramanica revealing that he brought the famed publication to his hometown, where plenty of patrons could be seen hanging out by them, grabbing snacks and smoking outside a building. This is why he needs security.
Like, y'all gotta understand
anything can happen regardless of how many people you think is protecting you. Blac Youngsta shot at in gas station early morning for what? If they would move out of the hood and stop going back to their cities, they would not be in harm's way. Once you get the bag, move out the hood. Finese2Tymes sends young shooters to retaliate for young Dolph Makedas. FBI issued a search warrant for Raven's step Fader Maurice Hill Lincoln Monday, according to MPD. Charges against Memphis rapper Blac Youngsta were dropped in Charlotte, North Carolina last week, after he was accused of shooting at another Memphis rapper, Young Dolph, in 2017, his attorney Arthur Horn confirmed. Blac Youngsta, whose real name is Sammy Marquez Benson, was charged with 6 counts of discharging a weapon into an occupied dwelling or moving vehicle and felony conspiracy after an incident on February 25, 2017. He turned himself in to authorities on May 16, 2017 and has since been out on bond. The evidence was weak, so we were able to negotiate a dismissal on all charges on his case, Horn said.
That's sad.
If convicted, Benson could have faced up to 20 years in prison and would have seen the end of his music career, Horn said. According to a police report, two vehicles were traveling north on the 500 block of North Caldwell Street in Charlotte when the occupants of both vehicles exchanged gunfire. Benson was in Charlotte to perform at a CIAA basketball tournament. He wasn't there at the time of the shooting and he had other people that could put him someplace else at the time that it happened, Horn said. And these were reputable people. No one was hit by the gunfire, but multiple people reported their homes and vehicles were damaged by the bullets. Charges were also dropped against Benson's associates, Frederick Black and Antavius Gardner, he said. Memphis rapper Young Dolph, whose real name is Adolph Thornton, was in one of the vehicles involved in the shooting, the report said. Thornton said he survived because he was in his $300,000 bulletproof SUV on the night of the shooting. Benson is on rapper Yo Gotti's CMG label and Gotti has had a long-running feud with Thornton. A lot of the evidence was social media-based, Horn said. Rappers beef on social media all the time. But a lot of that evidence, if we had gone to trial, probably wouldn't have been admissible. Benson, who posted his exoneration on social media Monday, was in Miami last week to perform at the Rolling Loud Festival. I think he's just glad to get this behind him and can move forward with his life and make music, Horn said. I know what it's like to have that cloud hanging over your head. I think he's just happy that it's over. Memphis rapper Blac Youngsta was arrested Wednesday in Houston on felony weapon charges, according to records from the Harris County Criminal District Court. Sammy Benson, the rapper's real name, was arrested after having illegal possession of a weapon. Benson and 3 other males were riding in a 2019 GMC Yukon and had numerous traffic violations, including running a red light around 4:30 p.m., according to the Houston Police Department. Benson, 29, who was in the back seat, was taken into custody. Another male passenger, Marcus Cartwright, police said. Benson was charged with felony possession of a prohibited weapon. Cartwright received misdemeanor charges. Subscribe, hit the like button and share this video so that YouTube can recommend this.
This actually sad, like really sad when you actually look at it and put your finger on it. Like, you got to understand countless mistakes. Like, if you're going to be in the street, don't make dumb decisions. Don't be a poor decision maker. At the end of the day, we all know what happened and we all know who played a role in the whole Young Dolph Makedas. We know Moneybagg Yo got karma coming, and we already know everything that he going through right now is a result to what happened at the cookie shop. At the end of the day, they say that is the main reason, but you got to look at the fact that when you do wrong to other people, like at the end of the day, we all know that, like, basically it'll come back on you, but we also know that it really be just something in your life that you really ain't gonna be able to get over, because you're gonna be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life. So I want to let y'all know that can't nobody help them at this point. That's why I say I rock with Dolph, period. At the end of the day, we all know for a fact that the whole CMG camp, it's over with for him. Like, Moneybagg Yo know for a fact the ties that the feds connected with him and Daddy O. Like, this is something that we all see happening over and over again. And this is something that is basically like that we know for a fact we could come from under, but a lot of people sit back and take things lightly, take things for granted. And we all know for a fact that we don't want that to happen. At the end of the day, we want justice for Dolph. That's what everybody wants, justice for Dolph. That's like, at the end of the day, it's no other reason to be doing it. Like, you gotta understand, Moneybagg Yo, he gotta watch out for Finese2Tymes. Finese2Tymes not playing no games with them. And if they from the same hood, why wouldn't you think that Finese2Tymes will pull up at any time? Like, y'all gotta understand, man. They ran private jets, man. At the end of the day, man, Jay Prince Jr., shout out to Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince Jr. realized sitting there, he put him motion. At the end of the day, he put Finesse2Tymes in motion, and anything or any beef Finesse2Tymes in, he ran with him.